Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I play the various regions of the various regions, governorates, provinces, counties, whatever you call the first level of subdivisions of the various countries on planet Earth, one by one on GeoGuessr. And I do this with three objectives in mind. That is, A, to explore places I've never been to and probably will never go to. B, hopefully have some fun while doing so, or at least see something interesting or even funny. And thirdly, try to play a perfect game on GeoGuessr of 25,000 points in whatever area I am in at any given time. If I succeed in doing so, well, that's the last you'll see of that area in the series. And if I fail, well, you might see it again at a later point. Today we're going into the United States of America, and we are heading into the state of Wisconsin, which sits up here by the Great Lakes of Lake Michigan and Lake Superior. And we're talking about almost 6 million people. Well, it might even be 6 million people by now. And the last estimate was in 2024 of 5,960,975 inhabitants. And it's covering 140,000 square kilometers. And the capital is the city of Madison, which sits somewhere in this jumble. Let's see, is this Madison? No, it's not. That's Whiting. So Madison is over here, isn't it? No, that's not Madison either. Where's Madison? Oh, that's maddening. Where's Madison? Madison has 285,300 people as of 2024. Oh, this is further down. Okay, so Madison is down here. Here's Madison. Right. That's Fitchburg. Come on, where's Madison? This is Madison down here anyway. Got Milwaukee over here, which is a much bigger city. But yeah, anyways, so this model here is Wisconsin, and I got somewhat limited time to finish this one, so let's hope that I can do it on time. If not, I'll have to do a break in the middle. Let's see, just going to put the link to this game in a safe spot so that I can post it in the description section of this video when I do the editing. And you can play the game as well, along with me or before you see this video, and see if you do any better than I do. Now let's see. Oh, good. Okay, so at least we got the farm building here. That's good. But yeah, the trouble with the US is actually the states where they have streets that are sort of numbered, like 106 north, 25 west. That's a lot easier to figure out than the areas where you have other street names, like ordinary street names. Right, so that's the main road. And right away we are finding ourselves in Hard Scrabble Road. Well, that's what you only go if you are an elite Scrabbler. So, it's been some years since I last played Scrabble, actually. And you know, it's always, at least in Norwegian, the Norwegian Scrabble is, of course, includes a few extra letters and well, that's interesting. West 394 could be used with that for anything. Probably not. But yeah, Norwegian Scrabble does include a couple of extra letters. And you always wonder what to do with the letters Q and X, because they don't really feature in Norwegian. And Junction County D. Okay. So is that like K9 lives? Okay. I wonder why you can't just write dog. County Z and County D come. What's that? I mean, seriously? Is that the level of imagination you got in Wisconsin? That's like atrocious. I mean, at least give them some proper names. It's not like there's a gazillion places. So this is County Z, but I can't for the life of me think that. I mean, why would you call a county Z and a county D? Okay, there's probably some explanation to it that I am just failing to grasp, which wouldn't be the first time. County ZC. East-West 18. Okay, now we're talking. I hope. Here's East-West 18. Right. So we can go to Waukesha and Sullivan and Oconomowoc on the 18. Patch Grove, Southside, and McGregor. Now let's see. Can we find any of these? Mount Ida, Montfort, Cobb, Edmond, Dodgeville, Ridgeway, Barnveld, Blue Mounts, Mount Horeb, Verona, and then we had past Madison, Door Creek, Deerfield, Cambridge, Lake Ripley, Jefferson. What's this? Helenville, Sullivan. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so this Sullivan. Where's Waukesha? Waukesha is over there. Right, where is the... Here's the 67. There's Dousman. Right. Okay, and that's the D. But we need the Z. Here's Kettle Moraine Golf Club. Here's the CI. County ZC and the CI. There's the Z. And there's the hard scrabble road. For crying out loud. Man. I think we might be looking at this one. Just going to confirm that. There should be a brook up here. Or a creek. That's very much a creek. Okay, this is so not me, but let's see. So we're looking at that building sort of there, and I should be sort of here on the Z. Crikey, that took forever. 23 minutes, wow. Okay, we're in a city or something. Oak Ridge Drive and Langlade. Oak Ridge and Langlade. Oak Ridge, that's the name of the... is that a nuclear reactor they set up in... Was it in Tennessee? to provide fissile material for the first nukes. Okay, so this is Beamerit and Argon Drive. This one kind of looks the more promising one to get out of this residential area. Dead end. Never mind. That's always fun trying to find a way out of these things. That's not it. The Careful Drive and I've got a yellow line here. Arnold Drive. I'll be back. Well, I guess it's not that Arnold. Kennedy and Van Os. That's also a dead end. What do we do about that then? Okay, let's see if we can follow these yellow lines to somewhere. Well, it doesn't seem like we will be able to. Oh, man. Is this a way out? Or is it another dead end? Beamerit, okay. Beamerit and Military Drive. Okay, let's put a checkpoint down here. Let's see what we can come up with. And try to figure out where in the world we are. Well, we're in Wisconsin, but the Pear and Appleton Marinette. That's Appleton. That's the Pear. Interesting. We're heading south. Yeah, that would make sense. So, what do we get to in this junction then? Military Avenue. And so we're on Marley Lane. Lombardy Avenue. East-southeast. Interesting. East-southeast. World War II veterans. So this is Military Avenue. Go north-northeast. It was somewhere between Appleton and the Pear. Okay. So, there was something well weird about that. Let's see. So, the Pear is off to the east, southeast. And the Pear is off to the east, southeast, and then Appleton to the northwest. How am I going to read that? That doesn't make much sense. So we're Military Avenue and Marley going in that direction. Okay, we got some other signs up here to the northwest, in the direction of Appleton. We have on the 41 interstate. How does this work? How does this work at all? Okay, so let's just follow the 41 and see if we can find Military Avenue. Military Avenue is going off to the northeast. Well, the 41 is going west-northwest. Why the heck does it do that? It just doesn't. This one is severely puzzling. And yeah, looking at the Military Avenue in the wrong directions, it's going northeast. So this is the 41. Okay, right. So here we're going southeast on the 41. How does that even work? Is this even the 41? No, it's a junction. Ah, okay, it's a junction for the 41. Right, VK and north-south. Okay, that might make a little... Ah, Beamerit, here we go. Lombardy. So what's Military Avenue then? Oh, it is Lombardy. We were on Beamerit. What the heck is the Military Avenue thing? Well, I don't care because we got Beamerit here. Let's see if we can recall any of those on the Beamerit. Southridge. That's Langlade Avenue. We were on Langlade and Oak Ridge, was it? Oak Ridge and Langlade. Here we go, finally. Let's just check that it's an avenue. Yeah, and a drive. Good. We are standing. Whoopity. None of that, thank you. Yeah, we're standing right on the corner here. Good. Should have time for the next one as well. Okay, this is goodbye to the 25k, that is for sure. Or at least fairly sure. Let's see if we can find anything here. Camp Toll, Superior Douglas County. Superior Douglas County. What could that be? Well, I guess it would be making sense if it was somewhere around Superior. So we've got Kyle Drive and something Boulevard. Lake Boulevard. Directions. Northwest. Could we be like over here? No, because it's the E. So, Riverside, McClure. So I want Lake and what was the other one? Lake and Kyle is what we want. Lake Drive doesn't necessarily have to be anywhere near a lake. L. Lyman. Tri-Lakes. There's a Lake Road, but we want a Lake Boulevard. South Lake Boulevard. This is South Lake Boulevard. Can we find Kyle? Oh, here we are. Superior YMCA at Camp Tall Pines. Right. How lost the course is this then? Let's see. So going around a slight bend. And then we wind up here. And it's got to be that bend, right? So we got this first bend here, which is that one. Is there anything we can count to here? Sort of ish. There's gonna be a count from hell, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to there. 17. And it's probably going to be like 80 or something over that way, but that's the only thing we've got to deal with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What's this? And I lost my count, but I think it was 17. Oh, flip it heck. Oh well, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Right. Okay. I guess that means we're on that one then. That would make a lot of sense. So if that is 20 something. Just got to check whether we got any bends in the opposite direction here. We don't really, do we? Let's see. Yeah, the only... Oof, this is a tough one. This is a really, really, really tough one. We could be talking about that bend, but that... That doesn't work, does it? So what else can we do? Well, there's one more thing I can do. So if it is 17 up here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8. So the distance from there to there is about half the distance. Let's see, so there, and double that again, should put us about there. Not so sure about that, but I think that's the best one I can get. Oh, man. Annoying. Oh, well. Let's see if we got the time for this then. I've got like 13 minutes to finish the last 2 rounds. If I don't, I'm not going to take a break. 45th and 64. Okay, 45th Street, 64th Avenue. So 45th Street has the yellow lines, so let's go for that. So let's just, out of curiosity, let's have a look at Madison. Madison is not very keen on numbered streets, it seems. How about Milwaukee? Milwaukee kind of seems keen on them. 31. Let's see if 31 runs north-south. Well, that could possibly work. Let's see, we got the 38. There's the 31. 3 mile. Yeah, the 31 is down here. Could be down here by Pleasant Prairie. 95th. 85th. So we're on the 45th and the 64th, was it? It was indeed. Got any house numbers here? No, but it's the last house up here. So it should be there. Well, that was a quick one. Okay, I felt I deserved that. Yeah, deal with this, bro. Ah, man. Okay. We'll just have to trundle along and see what we find. Yeah, that first round was a killer. Should probably have checked if that road which passed in that bend that I barely spotted, if that had a name. This one does have a name. Ah, so that's a number. The old 55. Okay. Generally heading southwards, sort of twisty and bendy. And here we got something, something, something. Maybe I can read this sign instead. Town of Argonne. We had Argonne Drive when I was having that. Where was that first round? Oh man, where was the first round again? Argonne. Yeah, let's see, it was Waukesha. Waukesha's down here. There was an Argonne Drive, wasn't there? And we were in this area. Don't think we got Argonne there, though. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see if we can see Argonne. There's Appleton, Portage, Partyville, Mayville, Lamira. Are gone. It's just the city of Oregon. You're sort of expected to be of a certain size. Trouble is that U.S. cities can be just about any size. Okay, so we don't see Argonne here. We still haven't got the number of this road. Okay, let's just hoof it. Oh, maybe not. Oh man, that's a lot of glitching. Okay, on the trusty old way then. So this has to be a proper numbered road. Just had to figure. Well, was that the intersection? City of Argonne. Well, I guess we'll get to Argonne eventually. Oh, there's an intersection coming up over there. That could be interesting. Let's see what it says over here. It says, unincorporated. Okay, so that means it's not really a very sizable place. So now we're in Argonne. I would love to find a sign telling me the number of this road. Because this is the sort that definitely has a number. So yeah, we're driving through Argonne. I'm not too worried about the names of the roads inside the city. Junction 32. We had 32 running through Milwaukee, but it's not that 32. It is, let's see, 12. 18, yeah, 32 will be further north. 12. 10. Okay, I was wrong about that. Okay, let's check out the green sign over here, which says Three Lakes and Crandon. Now we had Tri-Lake. Oh god, there's a ton of places called something Lake. And Crandon. Okay, so we got the 32 and the 55. Here's the 53. And the 52. We want the 32 and the 55. "32 is running north-south. Let's say that we are over here then. I got the 57 there as well. That takes us to Green Bay. There's a 55. Pulaski, Green Valley, Gillette, Pulsifer. I don't think this is where we are. Well, this is where the 32... No, here's Argonne. Oh, that took some time. So looking south, we came from the east. Right, so we came down to 50. That's the old 55. Okay. Right. So we passed the first junction of the 55. So we must be up on this bend, I reckon. The first... Here's the old 55, isn't it? Nope, that's not the old 55. Let's have a look in south. Probably the road's going off to these houses. The old 55 junction is towards the end of the bend here. Here's the old 55 lane. So we're on this bend here somewhere. Here is, let's see, looking northwards. Yeah, the road is doing a little bendy number, and then we get some buildings and houses. Little bendy number, and that's that one. We can actually use that little bendy number for something. And here's this, I believe this road. Yeah, why not? Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3 to the end of the bend. And then it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, so it's from there to here is 5, and I want 3. So 3 should be about here, I reckon. Yeah. 1 meter outside. Oh well. Okay, fair enough. That was pretty tough, but yeah, I got to be somewhat happy with it, even if it was a failure. Well, in terms of meeting my aims. Let's see. So that third round was that one. Yeah, that was very missable. The gopher hole. Yeah, got some nice names up here. And then the 5th round. Yeah, Argonne. That was a hard one to find. So yeah, that is Wisconsin, and well, it was an interesting playthrough. First round almost had me in tears. So yeah, but that's what it is. And well, even so, I'm still glad that you're with me here on a tiny dot in space, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye bye.